Hey everyone, I've been meaning to do this video to show you my Toiletry 26 and my Pochette Voyage. So finally today I decided to do it. Still in my jammies, so I will just be showing the products and not myself. Anyway, let me jump into it. So I'm going to do kind of a reveal and a comparison, give you some tips and tricks, show you how I use them. So here you go. This is the Toiletry 26. I got this pre-loved, but it was in brand new condition. So this person must have bought it and never used it. Or maybe they bought it since it was selling out and decided to charge me a little extra. But anyway, it's been sold out for a while, so I just grabbed it pre-loved. This one I think I got on eBay. I get a lot of my stuff on eBay. I really do enjoy buying things through the Louis Vuitton pages of Facebook, because you get to use Messenger to go back and forth with people. It's much more instant communication. You get to know people a little bit on that site, so it's pretty cool. But you know, eBay sometimes has the things that I can't find anywhere else. And as long as people have 100% positive feedback and have been on eBay for a while, I just use PayPal, use my credit card, and it's safe. And no matter how I buy, whether it's the pages of Facebook or eBay or wherever, I use my PayPal and my credit card because it's safer. Anyway, little tip. So this is what it looks like when it comes to with this little LV tab. I added this little strap. If you can see, there's a jump ring that I put on there, that little O-ring, jump ring, whatever you want to call it. I put it on the actual zipper, not on the pull, because it's very thin and I'm afraid to break it. So that's why I put it on the actual zipper piece. And then I bought this strap on M-Craft Leather on Etsy. I have talked about them a million times. They make these, what they call replacement straps for Louis Vuitton. And they are not, let me show you their little stamp there. Hopefully you can see this. They're not making fake straps. They're not trying to pretend that these are Louis Vuitton straps. They're just replacement straps, or, you know, additional straps that you can buy for your Louis Vuitton. And they look the same. You know, they're meant to match your items, but, you know, not meant to be fakes. As you see, they don't say LV or Louis Vuitton anywhere. They're just match, so that if you buy them, for example, this Vachetta will darken with time, and right now it's new Vachetta and this is new Vachetta, so it works, but eventually they'll both darken. It's the same type of Vachetta that they would use for Louis Vuitton. So I go to M-Craft Leather on Etsy all the time for my straps. Here is the newest addition to the family. This is my Eclipse Monogram Pochette Voyage. I hope I'm saying that right. And it's pretty much the same size. Just flip it around. Here we go. It's pretty much the same size. I mean, I'm not going to get into measurements and exact detail, but you can tell it's pretty much the same size. It seems like it's a smidge longer. Let me put it this way so you can see. All right, so it's a smidge longer, but it's basically the same size. This has a hard bottom, so I don't know if there's a piece of cardboard or something in here, but yeah. And it's also one continuous piece of canvas, so, you know, it ends up upside down on the back. This, I believe, is leather. It has this really cute little Louis Vuitton circle there, and this is really convenient because either here, oh, let me show you this. This is the zipper pull, really beautiful. It's a silver, it's a shiny silver, but I think it's more of like a gunmetal silver, so it's almost like a gray silver versus like that shiny white silver. And I'll show you the straps that I bought for this. The zipper is just super smooth, really, really nice zipper. The inside is different. It has, oh, the receipt's in there, but it has like a what do you call it, a cotton or a, you know, fabric lining. And then it has these pockets. I'm hoping you can see this. It has a pocket here, and it has these little like credit card slots. And that's a piece of leather as well. So I bought this because when it's date night, when it's girls' night or whatever, I just wanted something that was Louis Vuitton that I could just grab and go, something that wouldn't be heavy, bulky, huge, that I'd have to worry about when I went to dinner. Where am I going to put it? It's bulky, it's heavy, they're going to be banging into it, whatever. And I hate putting things on the floor. So I figured, you know, this doesn't go with everything, especially when I go out at night. A lot of times I'll wear something that goes with black or gray. So this works. So what I decided to do for this one, I bought both. Now I bought these, I bought 4, but I meant for this one. I bought these little chains, and I'll show you what they look like at, where was this? Amazon. These were on Amazon. They were like $7 a piece. I could have made these if I went to like a craft store, kind of like Michael's, although the Michael's around me didn't have exactly what I wanted. And I could have just made it myself, or I could have bought the pieces online and made it myself. But I figured, you know, for $7, let someone else make it for me and ship it to me. It's less trouble. So this also matches kind of the Louis Vuitton look with this clasp. I think they call it the U clasp. And this is like a gunmetal. I also got this white silver because I wasn't sure exactly what it would look like when it got to me. So what I'm planning to do, and I haven't done this yet, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to hang it off of here. And I'll tell you why. I mean, first of all, it looks a little bit more like a clutch when you do that, obviously, right? Gives you, first of all, it's the look, okay? And then secondly, and most importantly, to be honest with you, is the security of, you know, if you let go of it, at least, you know, you've got that extra security. And it's cute, looks like a little bracelet. You could also put it on the other side there. And I'll tell you why I decided to do this. The reason I decided to get the, oh, no. Nope, it doesn't fit. You'd have to have a bigger clasp. So I guess it'll be here. Anyway, so when I bought the Toiletry 26, I decided to get this vachetta strap, or vachetta, however you say it, because I wanted to make this look like a clutch. I didn't want it to be a toiletry pouch looking thing. I wanted it to look more like a clutch. And I thought, oh yeah, you know, there's added security. So those are the 2 reasons that I decided to buy this. Well, it ended up being much more than that, because when I went on date night with my husband, I went to the ladies' room and I took my pouch with me. And thankfully, I had this strap, because I don't like using it to hang it from, because honestly, I don't want to mess with the zipper. And, you know, this jump ring is only so strong, right, because it's really thin. It's just there, like, in case of emergency. So I go to the bathroom, and I'm like, I'm not putting this on the ground. Thank goodness I have the strap, and I hung it. And I don't put too much in here. I try not to weigh it down too much. So I hung it from the bathroom door, you know, on the hook. And I thought to myself, geez, if I had not bought this and just simply used it as a clutch, as most people have been doing, I don't know what I would have done with this, because I wouldn't want to put it on the floor, and I'm not going to hold it. So that's when I bought this, I said, I better find something. And I couldn't find a black, unfortunately, M-Craft Leather said they couldn't do it in black. They don't have the supplies. So I couldn't find a decent looking leather strap to go with this. And I didn't want to just get some piece of junk. But I knew that I was going to find myself in that situation again where I'm in the ladies' room and I need to hang it somewhere. Or, you know, you're out to dinner and you want to hang it somewhere, whatever. So I just wanted that option. So what I might do, because I don't want to mess with this beautiful hardware, I don't want to mess it up and scratch it up, I may just have this, I may use it, you know, when I'm on date night or girls' night or whatever. Or I may just keep it on the inside, and then if I go to the ladies' room or if I'm in a situation where I need it to hang from something, I'll put it on. You know, because I really don't like to force my items to do things that they're not meant to do. And that's why, even though I have 3, I just ended up with 3 crossbody chains that are actually, they actually look just like this chain, but they're crossbody, and I got them from a bunch of different places. You can get them in Etsy, you can get them on Amazon, you can get them on eBay. The reason I didn't use those is that even though you could, and you've seen a lot of people do this probably, you can open this up. Hold on. Or the Toiletry 26, you know. You can open this up, put a chain through here all the way across, have the chain come out underneath here because it's open, okay? Sorry, I don't have the chain with me to show you. Then you zip it up, so you would have the chain sticking out here. See, there's a hole, and here. And so you could actually use it like a crossbody or a shoulder bag. You could do that, but that's not what it's meant to do, and I'm afraid that I'm going to yank the zipper out. And I have to be honest with you, I don't mean to be bossy, but don't do it. Because I'm really afraid. Unless all you have is like your wallet, you know, your wallet and your lipstick, and, you know, it weighs nothing. I really would be afraid that I'd be yanking the zipper out. And it could be a real problem. So just want to show you, I got these on Amazon, and they were selling them for $7, but then they had a pack of 4, and I really didn't need this one. This is like a bronze, but I was like, you know what? You never know if I buy something that has bronze that I need it on, that I need it for. And then here's the silver. So yeah, I figured I'll use these as clutches. Here's the white silver, which I really love, but I think that the gunmetal looks better with that. And they all have that U clasp, which matches Louis Vuitton. But anyway, so that's basically it. That's how I use them. Those are my tips. Don't force, oh, and the other thing I wanted to say about not forcing them to do things they're not supposed to do. I don't like to use them, you know, in ways they're not supposed to be used, like I said about putting that chain here because it might rip out the zipper. But the other thing is, when I store things, I like to store them stuffed. I like to store them in a way that they are in the most natural shape possible. So if I were to stuff this, I've seen people stuff them where they're so stuffed that when they're zipped, the seams are like, you know, you can see that it's kind of forcing the seams, and I never do that. I am really afraid of it being in an unnatural position for too long. So when I fill it, I don't fill it, overfill it. You know, I put just what I really need, and, you know, it fits a lot, but I put just what I'm going to need. I have an iPhone 8 Plus, and that's what I'm using to make the video. But, you know, you can see, and I've got huge hands. You can see how big it really is, both of them. So it fits a lot of stuff, but I don't put too much. I don't want to overstuff it. I don't want to force the seams. I don't want to force this open because this is canvas. It's coated canvas. And the coating is like, I'm not sure what it's made of, but it's almost like a plasticky, you know, coating. And so once you crack it, it starts cracking the whole bag. So you don't want to force the seams. You also don't want to put it away, you know, squished or, you know, in a way that's going to bend the sides. So always try to put your things away stuffed enough to keep its natural shape. Try not to put things on top of it or overstuff it when you're using it or when you're storing it, because you will end up with cracking, you will end up with splitting, and those are things that Louis Vuitton cannot fix. So thanks for watching my video. If you have any questions, please contact me. Thanks.